Hi everyone, take two. I'm not in the mood to edit things, so I'm trying to do this in a one take. Um, Hello, my name is Amy Glassett from LuLaRoe, Amy Glassett. If any of you don't know, LuLaRoe is a clothing brand. They sell beautiful clothes that are comfortable and stylish. The gateway drug with LuLaRoe, people usually say, are their leggings. Once people buy the leggings, they drink the LuLaRoe Kool-Aid and they're sold, and they usually move on to the shirts and the skirts and the dresses and the cover-up sweaters and all sorts of fun things. Tonight I wanted to just kind of introduce myself. I'll be posting more videos in July and in February and throughout this whole LuLaRoe process. I actually have another YouTube channel called just Amy Glassett, but I wanted to solely devote this one to LuLaRoe, so I don't usually post a lot in the other one, but I don't want to bombard it with LuLaRoe stuff when I feel like I needed a separate channel for it. Tonight, I kind of just want to introduce myself, tell you a little bit of my journey of going into the queue, and then maybe I'll do another video next week or so about my why. Why am I doing LuLaRoe? So, I was introduced to LuLaRoe. I heard about it earlier this year, and right now it's December 16th, 2016. I heard about it earlier this year. A friend was selling it and posted something on Facebook about her selling, and I was never really interested. So I never really looked, and I never bought anything or anything like that. Well, then it was Memorial Day or Labor Day weekend. I think Labor Day week. I don't remember. Just a few months ago. I get the two mixed up a lot. I was at my sister's house, and we were talking about leggings and stuff. I'm like, I don't understand them. And my sister, who I never thought would ever wear leggings ever in her life, she's like, oh, I have a pair of them, and they're so comfortable. She's like, but they're crazy, crazy print, so I don't wear them out of the house. And then she told me that she was going to be having a LuLaRoe Facebook party. And I was like, okay, I'll look at the stuff, because I like to support my sister when she's doing these things so that she can earn the free stuff. And I also knew the consultant that was selling, and I knew her backstory, and I really wanted to support her and her family. And so it just so happened that this party happened on a week that I was taking a really big test for school, because I'm a full-time student and I'm studying special education. And so I had this like really, really big test, one that, you had to pay a lot of money to go in, sit down and take this test. And I talked to my husband and I said, hey, if I pass the test, can I get an outfit from LuLaRoe? And he told me yes. And so I researched because I knew enough about LuLaRoe at that point that I knew that there were things called unicorn prints and stuff like that, which are like rare and everybody wants them. I didn't know what they were, I just knew of them. And so I wanted to make sure that I could go in and get the stuff that I wanted really quick so that nobody else would grab it. And in that process, I saw a lot of videos about how much money people were making and the just potential with LuLaRoe. And I remember one day going up to my husband, he was in the kitchen, and I just go, hypothetically speaking, if I told you that I wanted to sell LuLaRoe, what would you say? And he said, no. And we actually got into like a heated discussion about the fact that he just told me no, even though it was this hypothetical thing. I wasn't planning on doing it really. Like, I was interested, but I wanted to kind of gauge where he was at. And we got into this argument, and I might have said to him at that point, I'm like, I just feel like you don't believe in me. And I was really upset, even though I wasn't serious about joining at that point. And I just did more research, and I had my husband watch some YouTube videos with me, because there's a lot of YouTube videos out there. So if you're doing research and you're watching this, it's probably because you're doing research on LuLaRoe right now. And there's so many awesome videos that you could be watching. And if you're watching me, thank you so much. And so I really wanted to do it. And so I talked to my husband again. I was like, I really want to do this. And he's like, how much does it cost? And I was like, oh, well, the initial inventory cost around $5,000. And I could see the blood drain from his head. Like, what? I was like, and you need to get racks and stuff like that so you can store your LuLaRoe, and that can cost anywhere from around $1,000 to $2,000 if you're going all crazy, which, knowing me, I'm gonna go a little crazy. And we are not the kind of people that just have that kind of money laying around. And so I told him, I was like, I was thinking I could join in February when we get our tax returns, and use every penny that we get with our tax returns on this investment. And he said, okay. And so I, at that point, was watching Periscope, and I was really drawn to this one person on Periscope, my sponsor, and she's amazing. She's an amazing sponsor. And I contacted her, and I talked to her about it, and I put in my paperwork October 7th. And usually you're in the queue for about 6 to 8 weeks. But because I'm going to start up in February, onboard in February, which is the onboard process, is when they call you. LuLaRoe calls you, and then you place your initial inventory order with them, and then you're an official LuLaRoe consultant. So right now I'm just a QB, is what they call us. And so I deferred that call, and I actually got my phone call from LuLaRoe the Tuesday before the Thanksgiving. So it was Thanksgiving week on the Tuesday that I actually got my call to onboard, and it was so exciting, even though I didn't place an order, and I was like, I'm not ready yet. But I do know for sure that I'm going to get my call to onboard, and I will be onboarding on February 17th of 2017. And I am so excited. It's given me the opportunity to really sit and plan things out. And I'll make later YouTube videos about the things that I've been doing, because I haven't spent anything on racks or business cards or anything right now. I've been focusing on things like doing the research and getting my ideas of how I want to sell, or my schedule. I've made a Google Doc. I've done things like that. And so I'll do later videos on things like that. But I'm so excited. And that's kind of my little story of how I got introduced and into the queue. My husband will be selling with me. Hopefully one day he'll be able to quit his job, and we'll both just be able to do this full time. I have huge goals with this company. And so I'm excited to start my journey and to kind of take you guys along for the ride. And if you want, subscribe to this channel, because you're getting me before I even onboard, and so you can literally go through this entire journey with me. And that, I feel like that's an exciting ride for anyone. So yeah, that's kind of all I want to talk to you about today. Probably next week or the week after. I'm not promising anything. Or in 3 weeks. I don't know. I'll get back on, and I'm going to share my why of why I actually decided that I wanted to sell LuLaRoe. So I'm excited for you guys to hear that. Everyone's why is very personal to them. And so to be able to share it with people, like if somebody shares their why of why they do anything to somebody, they're truly opening themselves up and putting themselves out there. And it's hard. So I'm excited to do that with you guys and to just put it out there why I'm going to be doing this. So I will see you guys next time. Again, please subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any questions about the onboarding process, or if you would like to know my process of selecting a sponsor and how and get pointers on how to do that, I will gladly do some videos on that if you would like. Like I said, I'm excited to start this journey, and I will see you guys later. Bye.